And one more question for you guys. Since so many new players will be jumping into my team in 2024, what advice would you give to new players hopping in right now in Season 3?
I like to start offline each year. Triple threat offline, clutch offline, domination, things of that nature. And then you go online, maybe play co-op with some of your friends.
Yeah, I think co-op is kind of the middle ground of offline and online. You're definitely getting a nice taste of online without having to be.
To a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win on the road. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Butler out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Conley, and it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. And for the Rockets, they've got Anthony Davis. Garland is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Martin, and it's Williams at the 4 spot. And tonight, Clark, a good look at some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today. One of the dominant dunkers in the league, Davis, can put on the show in there.
And the pass to Stewart. Back to Butler. And Beal kicks to Butler. New Orleans moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Aggressive move that time by Butler, not shying away from the contact. He felt it and just played through it.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Martin kicks to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williams gets the bucket.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Out to the right wing. Stewart. Another shot. And Valanciunas with the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Stewart. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Yep, it counts.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
It's Williams, high post. Misses from short range.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
It's stolen by Martin. And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
2nd in steals, 5th in points off turnovers. And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside Garland. Stewart with the steal. Conley, the pass to Stewart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Martin with it. Butler covering. That's good from Williams, the assist by Martin.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Conley finds Stewart. Butler from outside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Outside, Davis. Dishes it to Williams. And Butler sends it back. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Houston making a switch. Tillman's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And stolen by McConnell. To the inside. Valanciunas. Davis with some nice D. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Rockets. They trail by 9 points. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by New Orleans. Left side, Clarkson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
McConnell passes to Beal, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
First free throw is good. Well, we're clearly in the very early stages of the season. Clark, in your playing days, how important was it that your team got off to a good start?
Hey, look, you want to start well. There's no denying that. But it always isn't about wins and losses. It's about how you're playing early on, and also what kind of chemistry and habits are you establishing for the long run.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by New Orleans, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now, here's Tate.
2 minutes
After the miss from Cam Reddish.
2 minutes.
Lets a floater go. Beal pulls it in. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Reddish. A three-pointer is right on target.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Here's Williams. Goes back up. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Good on the second free throw. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with punch blazing.
Got a hand on it. And here they come, pushing it up. That's good from Beal on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pelicans?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Inside. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Passes it to Simmons. Shoots from 12. And he overshot that one, missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Rose, he makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
But, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Got it off in time, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by 14. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
New Orleans leading by 14. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. You've got Isaiah Stewart. Bradley Beal is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Butler missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Martin goes in and finished off by Martin.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Shots good from Butler.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Garland against McConnell. Down low, Joe. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bradley Beal. First personal
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Greg, you've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The Rockets making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Sumner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Assist from
Sumner's got his first bucket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, DA. Good stuff. Rockets trail by 14. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shot from the wing, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Man, you've got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Conley, the pass to Valanciunas. Conley scanning the floor. Here's Stewart. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
There's Garland out to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans leading by 14. Pass to Sumner. That's up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sumner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
To the middle. And finished off by Martin.
Nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Sumner's shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Houston. Clarkson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Garland, following the score by New Orleans. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Clarkson for 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Conley. That shot, no good. Garland with the defensive effort. It's Martin on the wing. Now the pass to Clarkson. Back to Martin. Outside Garland. 5 to shoot. Over Butler. Garland, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Back to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tillman's checked in. Kenrich Williams comes in for Williams. Tate, he's checked in for Martin. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Clarkson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Simmons checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Martin comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reddish in for Mike Conley. No one covering. Garland's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Garland. The shot from the low post is good. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Here's Simmons. The Rockets pull it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And so here is New Orleans, following the score by Houston. Butler kicks to Sumner. Shoots over Garland. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Sumner's got 12 points in the game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
There's Garland. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of fouls.
And slam dunk by Butler.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler's used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Now here's Rose. Passes it to Joe. Up top, Tate. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
It'll count. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. After the first two quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb, the ball rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pelicans leading by 19. Anthony Davis is out there with Williams. Then it's Martin. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Garland in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now here's Conley. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And when Garland is engaged on D, it's a great sign for this team.
And Davis throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Conley with it. Garland picks him up. Sumner passes to Valanciunas.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Going inside. The layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sumner's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Poke loose. Conley, the pass to Stewart. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. To the paint. Baseline jumper, and Beal gets it to go. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And Sumner gets it to go.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Shots good by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
New Orleans making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Now here's McConnell. And yes, it's good. He's got 12.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Here's Martin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Conley. And Beal kicks to Conley from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Here's Garland. Michael Conley making his last shot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. This is his first free throw of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
All free throws good from Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Knocks it loose. Rockets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Got that one up quick. Garland's got 11 points.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
McConnell finds Stewart to the wing right side. Over Garland. Again, the Pelicans score.
Assisted, Mike Conley.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Garland. Makes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
The pass to Conley. Here's Stewart. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now, here's Garland. 13 points in the game. Garland is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Derrick Rose is checked in for Houston. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Simmons checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Butler comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Caleb Martin's checked in for Michael Conley. And it's Reddish in for T.J. McConnell. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, Butler is simply a winner. He knows exactly how to get himself going offensively.
Rose in the post. He's covered by Beal.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here is Rose. Jimmy Butler making his last shot.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
The drive by Beal, and the shot goes in. Beal's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Houston. Will it go? That shot, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one's good, Beal.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good.
They're not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Joe. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Joe's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for New Orleans right now, you've got Reddish. Simmons is out there with Harrell. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Sumner in at the 2-guard spot. Tate kicks to Holiday. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Mills, he's checked in for Beal.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Patrick Mills.
Rose finds Holiday. To the middle. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Driving the lane. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Gay.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just
New Orleans
really
foul. Cam Reddish. First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Rockets. And New Orleans also making a change. Zhang's checked in. Fires from deep. And another three for New Orleans.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And for Houston, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Holiday surveying the floor. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
And Mills kicks to Reddish. Here's Sumner. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Justin Holiday.
For your Rockets, Jordan Clarkson.
Dragic kicks to Gay. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper for two. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
This has been Gay's go-to shot throughout his career. I mean, the mid-range he's got, wet.
Shot's good by Mills.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Rockets. Banked in off the glass. Dragic has got his first points of the night.
Is showing a total lack of fear on the interior. Dragic is more than capable of finishing in traffic. Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Free throw good, Mills. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Chang against Williams. No dice from the high post.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the rejection by Harrell. And it goes down 2 points.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Here's Chang. Misses the three. Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Shot's good by Mills.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Mills dishes to Harrell. And Mills kicks to Zhang. Here's Reddish. Hands it from downtown.
Reddish.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Shots good by Clarkson.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Passes it to Sumner. Let's go. The shot by Reddish, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Williams can't get it to go. New Orleans gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Zhang takes the 12-footer and hits. Now here's Dragic. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Here's Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Patrick Mills.
Free throw good. Mills. Houston making some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Rose in for Goran Dragic. New Orleans also making some changes. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Harrell. And it's Stewart in for Jang. Rose surveying the D. Pass to Tate. Here's Davis. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
The Rockets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
Tate finds Davis. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Simmons passes to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Assisted.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
There's the pass to Williams. And he recovers it. The kick out to Rose. Back to Williams. Inside. Bounce pass from Rose. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.